following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Yeah. So, I'll just come back if anything else weird happens. Little crispy flipper arm.
Just remorph it.
I'll get around to it, Doc, but thanks for that.
And no sympathy from me. It's not a real injury.
I heard that. It hurt my feelings, if nothing else.
Our doctor has great bedside manner.
No, I don't. You fucking slut. Right. Oh, sorry. I thought I was here to heal your wounds, not Namby-coddled baby. Would you like a sucker? Red or blue? He will give you a lollipop if you want. Slowly dissolve.
And we'll start heading out to see what kind of state the team's in.
Some are remarkably upbeat. For example, Anthony Peterson is surprisingly upbeat.
He did good.
Yeah, then those guys came from behind, but just couldn't shoot through it. Yeah, that sounds really amazing. But anyway, I was thinking of the next time we go into town, I was thinking of changing to Tyranids.
Straight into
Straight into wherever.
Did Dex ever arrive? Because he said he was coming down.
He'll meet you as you're leaving.
Hey Dex, what's up?
Of course, you're leaving just as I arrive. That's what I get for... Sorry, I got caught up on the way. Hey, you alright?
Yeah, a little bit charred, a little bit less, but
I'm really sorry. If I'd been able to sense them coming, like I should be able to with living things, I would have ducked or something, and then the coordination, Tom, and you wouldn't be hurt. It's all my fault. God, I just keep fucking up.
But reach up, bump him in the bicep with the good eye. It's just
Ow.
No, don't worry, man. I mean, I tried warning everybody by quacking. That's,
Look, it's pretty clear we should be spending some extra time, Look, maybe this is my unique point of view, mate, but I think we're all too individual. We spend too much time apart. We're not getting to know each other's proclivities. We don't coordinate enough.
Are you proposing a sleepover?
Oh, what?
You know, like the girly thing where you start sleeping together in a room with pillows and shit.
Girls do this on the regular? There's a couple I'd be interested in watching doing that.
Well, if you want to pose it to them, let me know in advance so I can watch.
I mean, if you reckon it's a good idea, I'll go talk to Rox. She's the squad leader. Thanks for the idea.
Just be sure and say it was your idea and not mine.
Oh, mate, you're all full of the good ideas and you're giving them to me.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I need to elevate myself out of the basement doghouse. Beep, beep, beep.
Well, I'm in Dixie's room, so...
He knows that.
Oh, that's what he's right, but it's not up to me to...
Why haven't you just... Oh, do you have permission to give permission for Dix to come in while you're here?
It's your room.
Her room is very decorated. Forgot to mention this. Very, very decorated with tour posters and there's her drum kit reached in the corner. There's a mannequin with her outfit on it. Big speakers, all the nice things, and the frilliest, pinkest bed pillow. He comes in. Rocks! No! It's a bad idea. That's a really bad idea. It's a trap.
Eyes darting back between the two.
Alvin said it was because he knows what the reaction will be when you propose it to a woman. This is a practical joke. Well, you're not lying, but I have to say it now because otherwise she's going to think there's like nasty, evil, sexy secrets going on. Well, your mind is very filthy. Okay, so Alvin thought it would be a bloody good idea for me to take the fall for this one. And, feel free to hit me because I'm still telling you because you're suspicious and you need to be... So, a sleepover, right? He thought it would be a good idea for us all getting together as a community, but the way he pitched it just sounded like it's a thing that girls do when they sleep with each other. So naturally I was thinking it sounded really hot. But I'm now being reliably informed that it's more of a pillow fight, watching movies and eating fatty foods kind of thing. But the idea did occur to me.
I've heard of the concept, never partook in it myself.
So we're both really safe here on never heard of it, so we were deceived grounds.
I guess so.
How do things always work out for you?
Because she was in Dixie's room. Otherwise, that would have exploded in his face horribly. So, now we're all informed and we can plan a prank to get him back.
I mean, if you want.
No, sir. It's probably best I not. Wouldn't want to get you in trouble again.
As long as the prank isn't something that's too harmful. And
I was thinking of putting him in a blender.
that's horrible.
How do we know it's horrible until we try?
So how is he?
He's recovered by the looks of it,
Oh,
although he's
thank
still got a
God.
little burnt flipper thing going on.
It'll
He
grow
seemed,
back,
in
right?
he seemed in high enough spirits to try and get me to admit to certain things.
It's going to grow back, right?
I can't imagine he'd be so jovial if it wasn't.
Well, he's always jovial about everything.
I know what'll cheer him up. An early morning thrash metal concert.
In fact, about the only thing he hasn't been jovial about is whenever I'm just too much of a bitch to everybody, and then he gets
Dixie's
annoyed
like,
at it.
Dixie, just like with a drop. You are a bit of a bitch now and then. But some people like that. Some people like that a lot. What? Well, I mean, you can lie to yourself as much as you want, but I know your secrets. And I know yours. Do you, though? Shut up. Sorry. You can leave. We're having a girls' time. No, when I'm
Hold
not.
up whatever we're drinking. I assume it's just some kind of beer.
Yep. No, when I'm not wanted. And you've got a class in like 15 minutes. You might want to finish up quick.
We weren't going to be long.
Alright, bye. This is terrible beer. American beer is so weak.
I have to admit, I did really like that. What was it? That German stuff that Alvin was giving us the other day?
Stephanie's got all kinds of nice toys from Europe. I wish I'd brought some more stuff with me, but really all I have is twiglets. No, I'm saving them.
What are they?
Food. You eat them.
But what are they?
They're twiglets.
But are they like a savory thing? Are they sugary? Are they... What kind of food are they? Like, don't just say they're twiglets.
You snack on them if you're a horrible blood monster. Like a big couch fatty. You just eat your twiglets all the time. Oh, and this Branston pickle.
Well, don't eat too many of them. I prefer you slim.
You know. You're just doing that thing Dex does. It's kind of cute, I guess. Not in that way, though. I mean, come on. Really?
What?
There's so many hot women around here.
Yeah, but...
And I'm not nearly drunk enough to fool around.
I'm confused. Every time I think a woman might be on the same wavelength as me, it turns out they're not. And then one of the ones I thought wasn't might be. It's all topsy-turvy.
Wait. Who is?
What do you mean, who is? Titanium's apparently, from what I can gather, straight.
Yes, very much.
I thought Stephanie was straight as an arrow for a while there, and then I got signals that she wasn't, and then turns out, no, she just straight up told me she's straight.
Well, she is.
I'm pretty sure Harm's straight.
She's confused.
And, I mean, Jennifer doesn't even like me, but she's got a boyfriend.
Yeah, there's never been a single gay person who ever had a relationship with someone of the other gender. But no, she's straight. And really likes her boyfriend, or did before she became a monster. So you hit her in the head with a rock.
It was an accident. It bounced off my own...
You know what could happen.
I know. Thankfully, it just made her more dazed. Maybe because she didn't see it coming.
Yes, thankfully, she was just concussed.
No, but I mean, she didn't... It could have made her angry and rage monster out, but she just...
Then we would have won.
Or we have two Keeters that have both lost control in a small environment.
Hey, maybe they'd fight. I wonder who'd win.
Kaiju battle.
Look, I didn't... It was my own fault. It bounced off one of my own walls and rebounded back and...
Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. Professor Creepyface will do that for you.
I should have...
What are you doing for him? So secretive. Look at you. So mysterious. Just think harder about the things you don't want me to know. Because I can't read you.
What?
I can't read your mind.
Was that because Dex isn't trying right now?
Well, I mean, he does try to keep out of people's screaming distance, but, you know. Excuse me, I need to go to the infirmary. I think this is disagreeing with me. I'll be at class, don't worry.
Okay.
Lock it when you leave. She'll just walk out.
I'll finish my one off and then just leave and lock it.
So you ignore her diary completely.
Yeah. That's her private stuff. That's an elven thing.
Just trying to tempt you.
Yeah.
Tempt.
Give me a perception check before you leave to see if something tempting and curious you see.
2 on the die anyway.
Well, you miss it, so
yeah.
Never mind. So what are you doing right before class? You've been released, you're...
Probably after being burned, we'll have gone to the pool.
Harmony is there with Tom.
Hey guys! Sploosh.
That is Alvin. I know! He is the one you burned.
I'm okay, by the way.
There, see, it's fine. Jeez. I feel that we have gotten off onto a bad start to this new danger room. The water felt more realistic than normal. Everything was perfectly normal.
I mean, I got to play in the water too, and it did feel great. But thanks, Tom. You totally saved our bacon in that event. If Dex hadn't gone down and we could coordinate better.
His knuckles are white. It is good for you to hear these things. You need better control. I do not understand why you cannot focus properly. I keep telling you it's impossible.
Well,
we must apologize. We
what?
have now run through all of the control techniques suggested by the Department of Mutant Verification, and none of them have proven any more effective. I have failed. It's not your fault. It works for you. There is something strange about you, Tom. And I do not know what it is. But I will find out, and then I will use it to assist you. I am not accompanied by failure often, and I am not accustomed to it. Geez, you don't have to be so intense. I thought I was the edgelord. I will now enjoy the pool. Oh yeah, in the water. You must teach me how to swim. I must teach you how to swim? Yes, apparently it is a bonding exercise for infants. And titanium.
Titanium is making remarkable strides, however.
You see? I don't know how to swim. I hate water. You hate water? Why? You are comprised largely of it. Never mind. I need to go get ready for the next class. He will leave in a huff.
Tom, before you go, would you be adverse to a sleepover?
What's a sleepover?
I don't know. Everybody sleeps together in like an event, and you tell.
Well, what are you implying? He goes like really red. There's no one around here, even remotely. God, what is with everyone? Didn't you see the video? He will leave faster.
He thinks we're talking about an orgy.
Tom.
Man, I have
Don't
never.
you walk away from me, you asshole. And she will storm out after him.
It's cute. They're characters of each other are rubbing off on each other.
Okay, but that's a very negative reaction to like stories and chips.
Michael will put down his book. I wouldn't have led with everybody sleeps together.
What? That's what a sleepover is, right?
No, it's everyone, like, is together until they go to sleep, and then, like, you don't sleep together. That means, you know.
No. As far as I'm aware, with the thing, they do sleep together, right? Like that's why they have sleeping bags.
Oh boy.
Why do I feel you took that in a weird direction? What are you reading there, sport?
It's a weighty chemistry book.
Little light reading.
Mm-hmm. And nothing else. He'll quickly leave. Right, what's everyone doing?
Waiting for the
class
next
in like a
class.
very few minutes.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
it's...
Welcome to class. It's your favourite
Right, Jedi Legends.
computers and technology.
Oh, concern it.
Welcome to your class. I'll be your tutor. I go by the name of Wired because I am a technopath. I can communicate with the electronic signals in machines directly. That's my power. That's why I got into computing, which is the best, most excellent field. Like the two boys up front are just like... Now, some of you will be used to computers, and he pats this box thing that's like the gamer has. It's like oldie 286 level. I mean, obviously computers are a little bit more powerful than that, but it looks like you used to get them from back in that era.
Yep. I'll just be watching Johnny to see how Johnny's going through this lecture.
He's politely paying attention. Now, this kind of machine is what the civilian public has available. The corporate models are a little slicker than this, but we're going to start off on these before we get into the current state of DMV technology, because you are going to need to know how to access these and use these in the field. Now, this is a basic personal computer, or PC, because nobody uses Macs. The two boys and him are the only ones who laugh. Now, these have their origins all the way back in simple calculators. Tom puts up his hand. He's like, "Hang on a minute. Are you telling me that's some kind of mechanical thinking engine?" That's not a bad way of looking at it, actually. They are capable of performing dozens of calculations per second. Sorry, that's a bit of a joke for me, but they're capable of performing complex logical problems. More advanced versions of this are what run the danger room, and you've seen how much complexity and realism they can get. Stephanie's like, yes, we have seen that very recently.
Felt that.
And it could be better. Well, I mean, you should be. Oh, believe me, I'm long past the stage of being just slack-jawed with amazement at its abilities. Now I'm just more angry at it because it hurts me all the time. Well, of course, but the feat of engineering is incredible. Yes, you're not wrong, but it's not perfect, is it? But with enough time. But anyway, let's focus on this. I'll turn it on, and the green letters come up. Now, who would like to be the first to try and use this? Not you two boys. I've been seeing you around the computer lab all the time.
I'll give it a
These two have been just like.
It suddenly explains why we haven't seen them anywhere near as much as the others.
They've been playing Daiborn, which everyone I ever knew called Taipan, because they didn't read the help file. Idiots.
I call it Taipan.
It's Daiborn.
I'll give it a go. Does it play that Pac-Man's game like the?
No, of course not. But let's start out and see if you can do some basic. You'll sit you in front of you like, okay. So first thing you'll notice is you have a keyboard in front of you, and you can type out words into that. Now the computer at this level can only understand certain commands based on its operating system. Now this has Terios 1, which is a text-based disk operating system. Now, let's start off with something simple like DIR.
D. IR.
Okay, now press the return key, and it does a directory command. Scroll. See, that tells it to list things in its directory. Now, how many people can tell me how many lines there are per screen? I'm sorry, Ken, am I boring you?
I'm acting in character.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3.
Michael's like, 25! 25! 25!
I was almost there, man.
Well, we're going to get quadruple tree. Ms. Emery.
Why does the amount of lines per screen even matter?
Because if the directory contains more things in it than you have room to display.
They go off the top of the screen.
Exactly. You need to be aware of how much information you might be losing. Now, there's a modifier on directory, blah, 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 /W, that will make it go across the screen. Now, there's also this status line at the bottom. Now, you are going to need to learn how to manipulate your way around here. Now, let's say you want to go into... Oh, look, here's Crime Doc. That might have something to do with the evidence you're looking for. So how do you go into that, do you think?
Enter crime doc.
Syntax error.
Enter crime doc, thank you.
Syntax error.
Maybe Der Crime Doc?
Crime doc.
You get a list of the contents of Crime Doc, but you don't go into it. Oh, you need CD for change directory.
I would have thought that would be like closed door. CD.
What door?
Go in.
Okay, everyone give me a computing roll.
I actually have technology.
Good, because that way at least...
How? Why?
15.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, 14.
Oof.
22.
Because I'm just rolling for int as well. I don't have anything computer, so...
The computer class passes and you will learn baby's first high school computer class lesson. So you basically still know nothing.
Yeah. I mean, I have technology for the lock picking and...
So you two boys can help the others for any additional things they want to get done. You clearly already have a handle on this. Well, we've got a bit of time left, and so let's see if we can all play a game on it. Daiborn. It's an engaging little trade and piracy game. Have fun.
I'm the captain.
Actually, I could probably bring up a Flash version. Oh, wait, Flash is dead. I could probably bring up a version on this of Daiborn.
JavaScript, maybe? That's still...
Yeah, there could be. That being said, I still expect Flash to run because I still have Flash.
Yeah.
So it'll still work. It's just they've killed it. I don't think that should work. Everyone should just still continue developing in Flash. You've got the engines. You don't need Microsoft.
In fact, it's better.
Yeah.
Because you know they're not going to keep adding updates to it to fuck with it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Microsoft. What are you going to bury next?
Everything that opposes us.
Well,
You, if you oppose us.
Well, they just stopped supporting Windows 7, I think, now.
Yeah, because they want you to use 10, which is not good. I have to use it for this tablet because it's a touch screen, it comes with it, and frankly 7 would not be as effective. But I hate it. It's garbage. I realise 7 isn't the best either, but, like, what are my options here? Linux? No.
I would like to run things, please.
I would like to run things without having to do 8 hours of work. Said the modder.
Some battles you want to fight.
Please, the 8 hours of work thing should have died in the DOS era. Like,
In a lot of ways it did, until Microsoft started going, no you can't, not your machine, even though you paid for it.
Let's just hide all this basic functionality.
I'll suffer through computer class.
This is now your main class, because you hate it. Okay. Afterwards... No, that's the last class until
because
shooting range.
Danger Room actually was
Yeah.
technically the, yeah. Oh, until shooting range.
Well, you've got dinner, then shooting range.
Oh, well.
Hey. You two, come here. Come here. There's a technician just gesturing for you two to come over. You're both kind of new here, right?
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Well, look, I heard some of you talking about, like, team building and shit. Well, there's nothing better than a movie night. And, I got you a hook up, yo.
Why are you acting all secret?
No. Let's hear the man out. What you got?
I mean, what you want? I got Star Wars, the new one. I got the Duke Nukem film. They ain't even out on VHS yet. I got access to it, brother. For low price.
Do you have Maltese Falcon?
Of course I do. I got whatever you need.
How much you want for it?
$12.50 for Maltese Falcon, but you get 3. I'll give them all to you for 30.
Boys would probably appreciate seeing that Duke Nukem or the War Stars thing.
I'll chip in for that.
Yeah, okay.
I gotta go get it from the student shop. But
He'll give you a business card. Now you don't show that to anyone. You call the number on that, I'll show up with your stuff.
oh, okay.
He'll step it back into the wall with a sound.
Roxy, we should
Because
totally...
everyone's a mutant!
No. Why is he acting like this is some dodgy drug deal? It's just movies.
2 security guys walk past going, have you seen that movie Smuggler? Yes, anyone who watches a movie around here is getting my hand. I hate movie watchers! Leaving carnage and destruction in their wake, spilled popcorn, oh, it's the worst! Fucking movie watchers!
Yeah, I mean...
That may or may not have happened.
this plays right into the idea of doing like a sleepover. We can look at movie night.
Yeah, I heard about your little sleepover.
Did somebody say sleepover? Stephanie, I could be in for that. We could eat,
right?
could eat fatty foods, watch garbage movies, do each other's hair.
I heard...
And then the boys can start hoping that as we get drunker and sleepier, we'll start doing stuff, but it'll never happen. And then they'll be frustrated, and
Yep.
it'll be fun for us.
Yeah, she's covering all the aspects of it
Yeah.
I've heard at high school.
Plus, you get to spend more time around decks.
Okay,
I am
let's
completely fucking with her at this point. Not in that way, though.
I was just going to say...
Tease.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be. It's an old habit. But I was actually thinking, like, we could always do some irregular events. Talent shows, game nights.
I like the cut of this woman's jib.
We could get permission to go to a club, maybe. Club is a place where young people hang out and dance.
And get mugged and buy drugs, yeah.
Well, I mean, who's gonna mug us?
Oh, I just thought we were listing things that happened there.
Well, I'm getting out $30 before.
Tom will approach the group. Are you guys seriously talking about what I think you are?
Sleepover?
Don't bring that up again. God, no one wants your sick orgies.
My what? My what? My what? My what?